Alright, so this is my first time doing a post commentary, so if I'm making any rookie mistakes, I apologize. Just ignore the video in the background. This is just me playing Black Ops 4, a game by Activision, which I thought was really fitting since I'm talking about something that has way too much fucking power, abusing said power. So I thought, you know, an Activision game would be the perfect background video. Talking about the new legislation that the Austrian government has put effective immediately, starting actually now on Monday at the time of me recording this, which involves that the non-vaccinated can still go to work, no problem, but when it comes to going to bars, movies, casinos, restaurants, they have to get vaccinated, otherwise they are shit out of luck. Before this new legislation, there was a Dreieckregel, which only makes sense in German since the three things are, or start with G. It says geimpft, genesen, oder getestet, which means vaccinated, recovered, or tested in that order. Starting now, outside of work-related stuff, only the vaccinated and those who recovered can participate, which I'm sure rubs the extroverted unvaccinated the wrong way because they can still go to work, go to school, no problem, but when it comes to, you know, leisurely activities outside of that, they are pretty much not allowed to be. And you know, I'm pretty sure that you know, the government might be doing this for the greater good. They are trying to stop a pandemic from getting out of hand. Yeah, sure, maybe, but giving the government too much power irrespective of government is never a good idea, because once all of this is actually over, and it will be in a few years, maybe even in a decade, what's stopping them from just making up a new boogeyman and, you know, talking about this 400th new strain and then enforcing another curfew, another lockdown for possibly the fucking 10th year in a row whenever it comes to that? You know, that just kind of rubs me the wrong way. Now, as for my personal opinion, where do I stand on this issue? I had a chance to get vaccinated during the summer. I had to sign a fucking waiver. I read the form, and then, you know, there was this fucking waiver just looking at me where it says, unless I fucking sign this waiver, I won't get the job. And that just kind of rubbed me the wrong way because, you know, I was always taught ever since I was young that if I ever fuck something up and do something stupid, I have to bear the consequences of that. I can't just magically shift the blame on others or pray for it to go away. Now we have these multi-billion-dollar fucking companies who basically won't give the life-saving vaccine to those who refuse to sign the waiver. And I just ask myself, like, why? What the fuck are they afraid of, you know? They are multi-billion-dollar company. They have access to an army of highly qualified lawyers. What's a private citizen and his overworked intern? They have no chance fighting against big pharma, you know? And that's just a really minuscule chance, but at least the really minuscule chance is there, you know? Signing that waiver basically gives them immunity from prosecution, and the EU always was, you know, they always say they're for the people, they care about human rights so much, but in a sense they're just, in this instance, they're caring more about the fucking a fucking corporation, the big pharma corporation, more than they care about human rights. I really thought that this kind of corporate welfare is only a thing in the United States, you know, because that's what many Europeans joke about. Oh, the United States cares more about corporations than its own people. Well, the EU is not different in this case, is it? And why didn't I get vaccinated? Is it only because of the waiver, or did I read one too many conspiracy theories and let it get to me? To that I say, nope, it was only because of the fucking waiver. Here I am, a normal citizen, and I have to atone for my sins if I ever commit some. I have to face the law if I break the fucking law. Apparently, if I have $1 billion, billion with a B, I don't have to. I am suddenly above the fucking law. And that just really fucking rubs me the wrong way. And no, I'm not a fucking communist. I don't support communism. In fact, I boycotted Modern Warfare 2019 back back then because of the whole Blitzchung thing, and that Activision Blizzard supported China instead of basic human rights. So no, but even then I am not a communist, and no, I actually believe that people have the right to have money, and if it were up to me, I would give the farmer who lives near me all the money, because he cares for us. He is the one, feeding the population. So yeah, I do believe that farmers and all the useful people deserve money. All those fucking bozos at Wall Street who got their money through fucking white collar bullshit or inherited it unfairly, I don't think they deserve the fucking money. That's just me though. So yeah, I am not against capitalism. I am against this form of capitalism, which gives all the money to the wrong people. Now, about the conspiracy theories, one of the conspiracy theories says that, they are putting fucking nanobots, which basically function as tracking chips in the vaccine. I was really high as shit when I read that, so I forgot where that article is. I can't link it. But yeah, they posted that shit on Facebook, so I don't think I really, and they are afraid of the government and the wrong people getting their personal information. Why they post that shit on Facebook, so I don't think I really have to mention the massive flaw in the logic there. And the second conspiracy theory says that this is all a fucking medical experiment. To that I say, why is there a conspiracy theory? Because I know it is all a medical experiment. The only reason Big Pharma has advanced significantly in the last century or so was because of horrible medical experiments during wartime. World War I with its fucking poison gas, World War II with Joseph Mengele in Europe, and fucking Shiro Ishii's Unit 731 in Asia. Nanjing Massacre and all that. And the Soviets also had their own form of torture. So yeah, it's all a fucking medical experiment, that's true. But what I am pissed about is that all these people who suffered at the hands of the totalitarian regimes, they didn't have a fucking chance to take them to court. They never got their justice. They were just experimented on in the name of science. Well, why is it still not different now? Why can't we take Big Pharma to court if there's adverse effects? It's been a century and Big Pharma is still getting immunity from prosecution as they always have. So yeah, that's just what really bugging me, I don't even know where this commentary is going. I'm just gonna title it Government Shenanigans because I don't really have anyone to talk to about that, My parents, they are both for the vaccine, which is, fine. Opinions can be different, but I'm not. My mom understands. My father, on the other hand, he treats me like I just fucking insulted his entire lineage whenever I say I'm not really trusting all these big pharma companies with the vaccine, and I want them to be held accountable if something goes wrong. Yeah, so I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just, a bit tired of it all, and I just really wanted to get this off my chest. And I'm just talking to myself, so I don't really have a conversation partner to help me have a more coherent thought, so I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, I hope I got my point across, and while I'm hoping that the government doesn't abuse its power, all governments abuse their power. It doesn't matter if you're in a first world area like Europe or in a not so fortunate place.
all governments are the same. Man gets corrupted by power way too easily. That's basically my closing statement. So yeah, this has been me talking about what's been bugging me, and yeah, thanks for listening.